Aloha. I am here because I'd like to share a download and some intel that I recently got. So last night I was reading for someone, and when I read for someone, I am just the middleman. I translate information from Great Spirit, from spirit guides, ancestors, passed over loved ones. And so when I was reading for someone last night, we were looking at a topic that society has very strong opinions over what is right and what is wrong. And we were looking at it in regards to this person. What should this person do? And what caught my attention is that spirit, the perspective of Great Spirit was very compassionate. The message that came through was pretty much, there is no right or wrong as far as my love for you. Whatever you choose, I'm going to love you. So I thought that level of compassion was very interesting perspective, considering society has so many strong views on certain things being right or wrong. So along that line, there was also a level of karma. So no matter what you do, I'm going to love you unconditionally. And whatever you do, you're doing to yourself. So choose well. What goes around comes around. So that was interesting because there's that level of wisdom, like, hey, I'm gonna love you no matter what, but I can't really get involved with what goes around comes around, so choose well. So that's why it's important to follow 100% your heart's desire, so that way you can feel good about what you're doing and what you're giving, so that way you can feel good about what's coming back to you. So then today, when I was in a cleansing / Reiki session, I got the wisdom or a contemplation that asked, can I love someone no matter what they've done to me? So that brought up a lot of different feelings for me, because there's different levels of what that could mean. And that's why this is a contemplation. Spirit is giving to us so that way we can sit with it and deconstruct what this means to us. So when it first came to me, can I love someone no matter what they've done to me, I thought of it in a small scale, personal level. And then I started expanding and thinking about how could this apply to worldly issues, things that really matter to us. Political climates, current events that are happening. How can we allow within our contemplation the things that are going on in the world to connect to this question, can I love someone no matter what they've done to me? So when I started thinking about the worldly issues in regards to this contemplation, I started to get really upset and mad, because there's a lot of things that we're very passionate about. How can you love someone if they do something so horrible, right? So then the next piece of information that came through was oh yeah, well, that's not to say to not feel the rage. The rage is on the emotional scale back on the way to love. So you have to feel the rage. The rage is legit. So if hate is down here and love is up here, then rage would be, here's hate, rage would be right here. Then frustration, then understanding, then acceptance, then forgiveness, then love. So we have to actually go through all of these emotions and allow ourselves to feel all the emotions in order to get back to this place of love. So I guess the question is, without compromising your boundaries, could you make your way back to love and love someone no matter what they've done to you? So I'm not personally asking. This is just a contemplation, and I will be contemplating also. But I think that this contemplation has value in it, and it would be awesome to see what value we can all get from it. Aloha.